game. Enjoy.
Alright, so opponent's playing Forestcraft stuff, which is more aggressive. I'm definitely going to keep all of my cheap stuff. We're going to mulligan our top end here. I think I'm going to open on the winged statue. This one makes a 2-2 with Storm, so I'm just going to prioritize getting the ones down that put pressure on the board.
You're in the splash zone, pal.
I think it's just Pact of the Beast Princess here as well. So you can spend an energy to engage either of these to advance them forward. So this one will count down one so that I can spend an energy to count it down again next turn. So I'll be able to get a 4-4 with Rush next turn, basically. So we'll engage this so I can start impacting the board. I kind of don't mind getting Darkhaven Grace down, but I also probably want to draw some cards with this. This one counts down for 3. I'm going to go ahead and engage this one so I can have the 2-2 with Storm next turn, guaranteed. Is the story mode worth doing, or is it just videos to give some backstory? I believe there's in-game resources for the story mode. So, well, Darkhaven Grace. I can engage this for 1 to give 1/1 and gain a defense back. I must say, I do really like that all of the engage modes on these amulets let you fill your resources in very cleanly. You know, with Selpha in hand, maybe I'm supposed to hit their face instead of hitting their 1/1 there. Because her Evolve's going to crack everything for 3 next turn. So I could have cleaned that out regardless.
Let's play a game.
Draw an amulet. Amulet cheaper. I don't know that I want to burn an Evolve on her. I think I'm just playing her to be resource efficient, but I'm going to let them crack through. Killing 2/1/1 doesn't seem very good. I assume they're gonna attack through my 3/3 here. Yeah, we're gonna attack through my 3/3 very efficiently. Okay, and now at this point, it feels like it's probably worth spending an evolution to clean their stuff, yeah? And then I gotta decide, would I rather give this 1/1 or would I rather get the winged statue down? I'd rather get the winged statue down because this I can't restore past 20, so I don't get the heal from this. I'd rather get a countdown on here, I think.
My wings shall be your deliverance.
So Arya here means that their Fae can attack my face directly. super evolve her, which gives them some Fey. So this is gonna clean my ward out and hit me for 1, and then they're gonna go ahead and crack me for 3. I think I'm just trading Vessel for their board. I can engage that just to gain 1. Okay. Good to know. I don't know if this was better than counting this down, but gaining life points never terrible in the Roach matchup. Opponent notably does not have the staff in play, so they're not drawing extra cards while we go back and forth, which is nice for us. Well, that seems like they're probably cooked then, yeah? Oh, they forgot their storm hits too. I've done that before. Been there, done that.
Rest.
What's today's happy little surprise? Let's play a game.
Opponent still has 3 evolves left, but only 1 super.
Let Lily's magic guide you.
Yep. Would not be surprised to see them cash in an evolve here to draw a card. Okay.
Nap time.
They remembered their storm this time around. And then Janine here, so strong with these cards that put units into play at the start of our turns. This clears my opponent's board and gives ours +2/+4, and then we can engage this to make this even bigger, and we can crack them for 5. And at this point, I think the writing's on the wall. They could maybe get through Janine with their super evolve or regular evolve.
Walk in the light of the
Oh, they have
crystal
some
for
bigger
retreat.
cards. I wasn't expecting that.
Let's play a game.
Don't look away.
Yeah, they get to regular evolve her?
Crystal
Okay, we
is
have a game.
sacred.
Thanks for showing me this game. I'm glad you're having fun with it, kid. It's one of the sweeter new card releases we've had in a while. Was it an Olivia angle? I think it's an Olivia angle.
Fly forth into an endless sky.
I think I want to play this one so I can play Packed Out this turn too.
Someone needs some justice. To the face.
We'll go Super Evolve you, Super Evolve you. Someone needs some justice to the face.
Follow my lead.
Justice is served. Fine.
If they have another one of their enters to destroy something,
Walk in the light of the
we're
crystal.
gonna play a real game here.
The world is full of splendor.
And they super evolved this time, so it's not taking damage on the backswing.
I lost. Let's play a game. Let's play a game.
Alright, so they're wholly and fully out of gas this time, yeah? So something that's worth calling out here is that evolve effects get triggered by super evolve. So when I super evolve this, she's still gonna destroy. Or they're gonna destroy
Crystal.
In the dark.
one of the things my opponent has. I'm gonna engage this to get something with rush.
Clear the way.
We'll go clear you, clear you. I think I just go ahead and make that bigger and heal a little bit. This one countdowns 2 and then summons a Regal Falco, which is a 4/4 with Storm. Which actually means we could just kill them next turn with this this Sacred Griffin, yeah?
You're funny.
Maximum hand size is 9, and if you go to draw a card but are unable to, you lose the game. So let's say this gains Storm whenever you engage an Amulet. Oh, we're 1 point short.
Be lit.
So that Amulet summons a thing with Storm, and then this gains Storm for the turn. So one shy here.
How does one adult?
May the way be lit. This is new.
Our game was, in fact, lit. All right, our Storm thing ready to close out there. Let's see if we can get another random opponent here while we clear these out. Oh, it's Jace. Perfect. Sits down at the table and pulls out our phones. They're just like me in real life, for real, for real.
It's a game. Enjoy yourself.
They're playing Portalcraft. We're mostly just mulliganing for curve. I'll throw the expensive one back, look for some cheap ones. Would love one of our 1/1 energy amulets here. Right on time, winged statue. Welcome to the party.
For you, dear, I would give anything.
All right, so I think we engage this, hit the 2, play this, and we can engage this right away, yeah? Perfect.
For you, dear, I would give
Our lion dies to puppets. I think we just play this and chill for a turn. Because both of these will come off next turn, in 2 turns, then they'll have Storm, and we can Guardian of the Water in the meantime in between time. Okay, so hybrid Portalcraft here. Some puppets, some gears. And I think I just do this and clean the board with a revolve. So I go back to 20. I get a 5/5 with War, and I hit everything for 3. And then next turn I've got 6 points worth of Storm coming in.
This land is both cradle and grave.
Activate. Enhance. Fire.
Why seek to fall from paradise?
Last time.
Think we're the beatdown here,
Young Paragon dance.
which means I want to kill their stuff.
Brace yourself.
My star is
It
the
is
star
what
of
it is.
paradise.
I think I avian statue as well. What's interesting about Olivia in this deck is Olivia gives you 2 points back, which lets you drop avian, which lets you trigger the engage on this and get out right away, and then you can super evolve into it.
Fate is in our hands.
Now they're at 6 points with a play point here now, so that means next turn is the Orcus turn. I can put them to 3, but I don't think that's good enough. I think I play Unholy Vessel and pass. Unholy Vessel won't kill my super evolved things on my turn, right? Do I understand that correctly? So I could play Olivia and then super evolve Olivia in one of these and then blow this to keep them around and then crack them for 7 to the face next turn. That's a super sweet line. It gets us. This should get us through a Realmia and an Orcus here. Both they're good 8s.
I'll be your mentor.
Ooh, fancy, Yuri. Okay, and now I don't even have to do that. I just get to go ahead and go, Janine, crunch your face. I should super evolve this to put them to 1, yeah? Every time?
Behold divinity.
I lost my strengths and gained a heart. Let down your guard.
In the name of hope.
I want to be heard. Let down your guard.
So, they can do the Orcus thing and clean my board out, but they're at 1. So they're this is one of those. They're actually just dead to the super evolve. Yeah.
Fly forth into an endless
When a
sky.
super evolved thing kills something, they take a point.
Repent. Even fate follow my lead.
This loss will fuel.
I think I'm starting to pick up what this deck is putting down. It's kinda sweet. All right, I think we need to take a pause for the cause to let some adverts roll, but we're gonna play some more with this when we get back for sure. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. I'll throw the deck list up on the screen here for us, huh? For people that would like to net deck it. If you're watching this on YouTube, consider tapping the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps the content reach some more people. Appreciate the folks that have done that. I know there were some people spectating our game. There were people hanging out that would like to play a game or two with me. I'm gonna queue for another couple of those table matches, I think, when we're done, if someone wants to try and hop in. I gotta do the park quest missions anyways. Queue that up in about 90 seconds here. Bringer of Fire, thank you for the 20 months. Really appreciate you up on that Prime. Welcome back. Yeah, I hadn't seen a ton of people playing this card. I saw it on a deck list that someone had posted on social media, and I was like, huh. That seems very reasonable. I've been very whelmed by the dedicated controlling builds of Havencraft. They feel like they stabilize the board a bunch and then die anyways, so this more aggressively slanted take is very interesting. I ranked Janine and Selpha pretty low in my legendary tier list, based largely on the fact that I think the Haven control lists that have been popular haven't been very good.
I challenge you.
So do you think free to play is possible in this game? I really don't like to comment on stuff like that because I don't free to play any of the games that I play. Havenstorm is not bad. It's feeling pretty reasonable. I feel relatively confident in saying Haven control seems not good, but I'm my jury is out of this one. The more I play it, the more I'm coming around to it. We're going second against Dragoncraft. I definitely want Pact of the Beast and the Avian statue. I think I'm fine keeping Dose of Holiness too. It might be right to mulligan more aggressively for a 1 though. I think with double Pact of the Beast Princess, I just open. I open on those.
Watch where you spout that fire.
So this has a mechanic called Intimidate, which means it can't be attacked directly. So you have to have something like Stalfa's extra damage, or Janine, or something like Dose of Holiness to target it directly.
Stay close, Otohime.
I think it's 4/4, crack the 2/2, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and dose the Intimidator here.
Promise this won't hurt.
And then next turn we'll have another 4/4 with Rush, and we could drop the Avian statue.
Stay close, Otohime.
So this thing lets them discard a card to make a 2/2 with Storm and Ward. So very, very aggressive angle on that one. I think I just crack this again, and then I play the statue out and pass. And then we have the ability to gain some life as we stabilize here, which is nice. So they crack us for another 3. Although they have evolves now, so we might see them evolve and push 5 this turn, which then that makes things a little scarier.
Is that a jingling purse I hear? Stay close, Otohime.
Too slow.
No one will get past us.
Turf Doctor, thank you for the almost 4 years. Welcome back. All right, yeah. So I think we crunch this, then we go Salfa, which gains us 3, and then we evolve here, which deals 3 to everything. And then we've got a 5/5 with Ward, which gives us a little bit of stabilization. And then we've got the Avian statue making a Storm thing next turn. The position my opponent's taken in this matchup definitely means we're the more controlling deck. So we can beat down with this deck like we showed against the Portalcraft deck in the previous game. But against someone who's got a really aggressive start, we're definitely the bigger, more controlling deck.
Witness my kung fu.
Nap time.
So I can Janine next turn, which I think means I just want to maximize my number of units on the board. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this. I think this is the point where we start to pivot.
The star of paradise.
We are one and the same.
We start moving from, okay, we're taking a controlling role, to, okay, we're ready to close this game out.
One strike fatality.
I have no need for the weak.
If they attack me, they're dead to Janine. They're not quite dead to Janine anymore, right? But she has ward, though, yeah?
Fear not the god's absence. I'll remember you.
Yeah, I can only deal 13 here. So, I think this game's getting decided next turn one way or another. So, I think I'm actually... Is it crazy to super evolve her? Just to make her really big? Like, I think I just make sure I don't die to anything silly. And I just, like, put an extra 3 points on my ward unit. There is a Dragoncraft card that just does 6 to my dome. So, we could die here. Doesn't look like they have it.
Stay close, Otohime.
Too slow.
For Otohime!
Close game.
That's right.
So her having ward means they have to attack her.
The retreat.
Leave it all to me.
Oh, they have a ward thing. This one.
Fear not the god's absence.
I wanted to kill them without taking extra game actions, but you didn't take one more to kill their ward.
Journey of 1,000.
Like, why can't I attack you? And when it was nice, it popped reminder text up. It was like, they have a ward unit. It's like, yeah. All right, I feel like I have enough of a grip with this that we can go get trashed inside of ranked. Oh, that's weird. It kicked us back to the... Strange. All right. Let's attempt this and see how it goes. I'm gonna limit myself to only giving this lecture once per stream,
Enjoy yourself.
but I really can't emphasize enough that allowing players to vial any card in this game is an incredible mistake, and there's a reason why the developers explicitly got rid of that. While people who are super invested enough to be watching content like this, will likely make good decisions being able to vial any card, the reality is, a majority of people in games like this, when they are allowed to vial any card, are going to make incredibly bad decisions and destroy their entire collection over and over again trying to find a deck, and eventually just get to a point where they have nothing left and stop playing the game. So, the reason why this version of the game doesn't have the ability to vial any card is because it burns your player base out at an incredible rate and causes people to drop the game. The Hearthstone devs, for reference, the ones that originated the whole dusting system, they're on record saying that that's one of their biggest regrets, is letting people destroy any card that they want. Basically, every modern digital card game no longer lets you destroy any card at any point, because it's just really bad for the players in the game. All right, what am I doing? Am I blowing this up? I don't think I want to burn an Evo that early. I think I'm playing the statue. It's close, though. I really want to draw our, what's her name? The one that heals and then clears the board. It's not the droid I'm looking for. I think I need to burn an Evo now.
The young paragon dons his mask.
Yeah, Selphea is the one I wanted here.
My star is the star of paradise.
I'm gonna go ahead and I think I want to gain a life here. I think that has value keeping my life total high. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and pack to the Beast Princess here.
I give up.
I leave the rest to you.
I give up.
Special assignment today.
Come on, Selphea! Oh wow, this is really aggressive. Still no Selphea. I think I want to clean their board, gamers. I think it's this.
Paragon dons his
Into
mask.
evolve, kill
Brace
this.
yourself.
My star is the
Into
star of
engage
paradise.
this, make a 4/4. Into engage this, make my storm attacker bigger.
Leave it all
This
to me.
clears this clears this. This hits their face for 5. I'm gonna go ahead and play winged statue and engage that one. This is the Kuan turn.
Get lost.
You're done.
Crawl like the vermin you are. I leave the rest to you.
I think I'm just doing this.
The young paragon dons his mask.
This lets me trade Super Evo for Super Evo, basically.
Gaze at the stars and no camaraderie. Rest.
I get to heal a point. I get to kill this. I think I'm playing this too.
Someone needs some justice. To the face.
That's nice. And then next turn, I have 9, and I can engage this plus play Sacred Griffin if I want.
The spark of knowledge.
Them not having a follow-up Kuan here is a big deal.
I leave the rest to you.
I lost.
So do I engage this, or do I use Darkhaven Grace? I think I actually just use Darkhaven Grace now, because it heals me. It's only 1 less damage, and it heals me. This gains Storm when I engage an Amulet, which means I can hit their face directly with it. That's a big Stormy Blast.
May wings be at your back. May wings be at your back. On to the
Alright,
next
and I mean,
round.
and there's a dimensional to reset, but they traded 6 cards for 5. My opponent actually went down cards in hand with this dimensional. Their turns effectively reset, but
Get lost.
None shall escape the lash of my flame.
so if I super evolve Selpha, I clean their board and I can hit their face as well, yeah? I'm kind of sad if they have 3rd Kuan, but
Repent.
if they don't have 3rd Kuan, they're kind of in a bad way, yeah?
Time.
Into the night.
Whirly, whirly.
And then what am I doing here in terms of pushing damage? I can play and crack this in the same turn, paying 6 for a 4/4 with Storm. So I think I'm inclined to give this an extra point this turn and hit them. And then we'll play Pact of the Beast Princess, and I'll engage this one with my last energy. Playing Kuan onto an empty board implies they have a third one. Yeah, I agree. It could be that.
I walk
fuck.
the fivefold path out of my way.
I'm not dead to it, though.
Crawl like the vermin you are.
I'm dead next turn, though, yeah? I'm dead next turn. I can kill the 10/10, but it is ward. And the 6/6 just kills me. I needed this to be a live card. God, we are so close to winning this game. Through 3 copies of Kuan. Yeah, I can only get in for 4 here, right?
Rest.
And I can only get as high as 5.
A trial I must overcome.
That was a good game. Kuan and Orchid, simply the 2 best cards in Shadowverse. Not close. Alright, going first against Sword is ideal. You haven't played this game in 3 years. You've never played this game since it came out on Monday.
Enjoy yourself.
Came out a week ago. I'm gonna keep one Selpha here, actually, because I think she's probably really good against most Swordcraft decks. Wish Earth Sigils were a little better. My longest win streak in this game is currently with an Earth Sigil deck. We'll be highlight with that one up probably tomorrow, I think, on the YouTube channel. What's a good Shadowverse deck for someone who's never played any of the Shadowverse games? I would recommend checking out the tutorials that show you different options. I think the tutorials do a pretty reasonable job of rating. I think the tutorials do a pretty good job of rating the difficulty of the different decks in there. You know, maybe I should have played the Wing Statue on one instead of the Serene Sanctuary. That's actually one of the nicest onboarding decisions about this game. They let you try all of the cards before you make any decisions. Absolutely agree.
Here's the booster.
This game has been such a refreshing change of pace from Pokemon Pocket, because not only is the gameplay good and the economy better, but unlike Pocket, whose client feels like they didn't look at any other card games that exist, they just like threw something together. This game actively feels like the developers looked at all of the choices other card games have made and were like, we're just gonna make better choices. We're gonna fix all of the problems that other card games have. feels like they've done a real good job of that. Okay, so I have a choice here to make. Do I want to get Darkhaven, Grace down to gain a life, basically? Or I'm gonna play this, but the question is, do I want to gain one with this, or do I want to get Sanctuary going sooner? That 1 point could matter, but I'm gonna greed and get the draw card down. Yes, the devs have played all the other card games and were like, what are problems with these other games? Let's try and fix them.
Oaths are forged in steel.
Alright, so we get you, I gain 3, we evolve you, we nuke the board. Bye, friends.
My oath is fulfilled.
The Lord Commander dons her mask.
Repent.
Reason.
To the shores of victory!
How do we feel about running back the sweep your board? I think I'm into it. I think I'm into it.
So Elsa's still sleepy.
Brace yourself.
Surge!
I yield.
Yes, Pocket does not need to implement any good features or add quality of life stuff because they're a Pokemon game and they're gonna make money regardless. Is the somewhat sad long and short of it.
Dons.
The future is ours to decide.
Nap time.
Oh, I don't think I can leave this 6-1 in play. Oh, I'd have to super evolve something. I really don't want to super evolve something. I don't think I could just sit here and take 6 to the face because I'm through most of my healing. Being the first to burn your super evolve usually means you're in a bad spot.
This is not the
Really,
end.
really.
This might be a game losing play. It might be right to just take 6 to the dub. Cygames has a very long history with card games even before Shadowverse. Oh, that's interesting. An original Shadowverse like a decade old, right?
I'm here to
Is Haven playable without Salfa? I mean,
nothing I
to be completely transparent, I'm not sure Haven's playable with Salfa, so...
My sword rusts not.
Nap time.
Okay, so... this is a big deal. I get to kill their super evolve without having to spend my own super evolve, and this is just one of the things that catches you tempo back up.
Warrior's death.
Is can we answer their super evolve without using one of our own? Is a big question worthy asking a lot of the time. So now we're one super evolve to super evolve with us being a little bit ahead on board. Well, shit. Janine! Janine, my precious, where are you, Janine? Oof. All of my copies of Janine are hiding.
My oath is fulfilled. My oath is fulfilled.
Three Janines and 23 cards.
There is nothing I can't cut.
Oh, I forgot he was coming back. always forget he's coming back.
I die a warrior's death.
Heaven's wrath will fall heavy on your
That lethal? I think that's lethal.
My blade.
Oh yeah, super cooked.
Repent.
The hour of reckoning approaches.
A trial I must overcome.
There aren't a ton of games in this game where I feel like there was nothing I could do and died, but that game was definitely one of them. Which often probably means our deck's not good enough. I just want one more going ranked here.
It's a
If
game.
we'd had a Janine, we might have gotten to
Enjoy
play a real game there.
yourself. We have much to discuss.
We're going first. I'm gonna mulligan this looking for another cheap card to put in play. That's exactly what we were looking for. Nailed it. That's good. We get to go 1, 2, 3, 4, curving right on out the door. I think I want the Lionheart here.
Dons his mask.
Just to start attacking while we're going first. The Portalcraft deck's
Only
great.
ransom I take is blood.
Leave it all to me.
Oh, you know, that last game, too, I mentioned we needed Janine. We're also playing 2 copies of the 6 energy amulet that cleans the board. So we actually bricked on all 5 of our sweepers to be in that last game.
Your mentor.
She's gonna eat my Lionheart ward.
Leave it all to me.
Do I statue or do I get my card draw going? No, I'm not gonna be able to run them down. I'm gonna draw some cards. Eventually.
Change doesn't scare me anymore.
For you, dear, I would give anything.
Trajectory. Calculated.
Just loving someone won't keep them safe.
All right, I have some regrets about the Sapphire Mulligans. Well, there's Unholy Vessel for next turn. Just have to not get cooked in the middle. It's one card too late.
Take my life.
This is the big hit.
The curious artificer dons their mask.
I think it's this. Into this.
See you tomorrow.
Clear this here.
Impressive.
We're 1-1 in evolutions. And the board stabilized. I'm down a little bit in HP, but I've got what? I've got 7 healing in my hand at the moment.
The curious artificer dons their mask. This might hurt. Possibility.
Bath time.
Yeah, opponent aggressively hitting me in the face, I think makes a lot of sense. They're still pretty far off of anything too huge here, so I think I go Olivia.
Forth into an endless sky.
Into this dork.
We are one under the sun.
Into Super Evolve.
Brace yourself.
Gundam Wing Goku, thank you for the Hawaii 5-0. I appreciate that. Welcome back. So we get to kill these. We get to send the storm to their face. Jeff, you ever worked directly with Side Games? I have not. None of this is sponsored. This game's just great.
And gained a heart. Let down your guard.
Don't miss.
We're not dead this turn, but I think we're gonna be in the unfortunate spot you get in frequently, which is you're just dead to the follow-up Orcus. I can Selpha up to 11, which I think keeps me alive, yeah, through the follow-up Orcus. Because I evolve here,
Behold divinity.
which does 3, and then she trades into the super evolved Orcus. God, it's a shame this isn't enough to kill it. It only does 4. Would have loved to keep this alive. They just don't have any other option, right?
Someone needs some justice. To the face.
Some justice to the face. I mean, if they have second Orcus this turn and super evolve her to push damage, I have the Unholy Vessel plus some Darkhaven Grace to get some healing back going. And once they're done with Orcus super evolves, which would be done after the second one, they don't have a lot of burst damage in their deck anymore. Oh, you know what? I haven't been counting. Do they have enough to make the Omega bot? We're dead to Omega. Oh wait, no, they don't have energy for Omega. They're still 2 turns off of that. And their bonus play point is done. Okay, yeah, I have some breathing room. Even if they have enough for the Omega bot, I have breathing room.
My strengths and gained a heart. Let down your guard.
Trajectory. Calculated.
I want to be heard. Let down your guard. I lost.
Do I just get Janine going? Is it crazy to just Janine super evolve? I don't hate Unholy into Darkhaven either, though, because then it queues me up with the Sacred Griffin. Need to heal. But I mean, getting a ward thing down is kind of like healing.
We're safe here. Rest.
Oh, we're in beta range. You're right. I do need to heal once, otherwise the beta kills me. That's a great call out. You know they have a beta from earlier.
Follow me.
Change doesn't scare me anymore.
Does that mean we're cooked? I think that means we're cooked. It's a shame, too. If they hadn't had the heal, I would have killed them with the Sacred Griffin, plus the Evolve this turn. I can't get a big enough ward down to not die to the Omega, and also I can't get a big enough ward down to not die to the Omega and heal enough to not die to the Beta.
Fly forth into an endless sky.
The young paragon dons his mask.
Repent. Even follow my lead.
Am I stronger?
You are safe.
Oh, it didn't use my thing. I clicked and clicked. That's fine. We're done. Yep.
All paths lead to extinction.
I leave the rest to you.
A trial I must overcome.
No, I know I said that was the last one, but I think I'm gonna give it a last one after the ad breaks. That was so close. We've successfully demoted to Sapphire playing Havencraft. Sounds good. Well, I'm gonna run an ad while this goes, and we'll see if we can climb our way back up when we're done. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. If you're enjoying watching us get smacked around trying stuff on the YouTube side, make sure you tap the like button. We're here for your entertainment. That helps it become more sustainable and grow a little bit. Appreciate the folks that have done that already. We know what the win rates in each groups are. No idea. What I feel like Havencraft is Shadowverse Grixis. We're gonna keep trying with it, and we're never going to get there. I mean, at least I gave up on the bad control build to set a low bar. I kind of feel like I want another good sheep too. Is it just Ruby? This card's been pretty schmedium. I feel like I want another good proactive too. Whenever an allied follower with ward is destroyed, give this follower 1/1. That's very good. Could run Leia for defense and healing. Who is Leia? Oh, you're saying the bell ringer? No, I don't think I want card churn. I think I want the ability to attack my opponent. I think Cherub to smooth by draw sounds good. I'm gonna do that. Our problem is certainly not churning enough cards. It's dying before we get to use all of our cards. And the 2/2 can not only smooth the draw, but it can make it so we can apply a little bit of pressure when we want to do that. Because this deck is the beatdown in a number of matchups. Yeah, sometimes when matchmaking bugs like that, you need to cancel it and restart it. It's weird. Weird champ. Alright, game, what's going on? What's going on? Come on. The game is trying to save me from myself. It's like, Jeff, are you sure you want to keep playing the deck you demoted with? I am very sure. Alright, one more Havencraft L. Let's see how far we can go, huh?
With rain comes death.
I don't know how team, but I'm 4-0 against Portalcraft with Abyss. I think the Abyss deck, the Abyss aggressive deck is very good. I think it frequently runs Portal over before they can get going.
To the shores of victory!
If I engage this and then play this, and then next turn we just plan to clear.
Rally to your king!
Yeah, I mean that's a big hit. This still cleans them out, yeah. I'm up to 13. I have a ward. I can hit them for 2. This is a really clean open.
The only trophy I need is your heart.
Nap time.
So they can evolve this to eat this.
Is that a jingling purse I hear? Repent. Profit over prudence.
Was that a good draw, gamers? What do we think? Above average, mayhaps?
Brace yourself.
I'm technically down in evolution, but I'm pretty far up on board at the moment. Says local man about to be savaged. Up on board is a very temporary thing in this game. Easy come, easy go for sure.
Father, give me strength. Nap time.
Snowballing doesn't seem to be a thing in this game. No, not at all, Martian. The boards trade back and forth. The games are very interactive. I'm killing the 6-1. The question is how.
The young paragon dons his mask.
I think it's like this.
Gaze at the stars and
Stay
leave it
strong.
all to me.
To the shores of victory!
Is that a jingling purse I hear?
We are one and the same.
So my board's full, and I get to Gene next turn.
Fly forth into an endless sky!
Most who take the high road wind up.
My board's about to be less full, but still relatively stacked.
Even fate shall fall to this blade!
Man, they aren't quite dead yet, but it's close.
Fear not the god's absence. Not all is lost.
Oh no, they are dead. I forgot Gene pumps our stuff. All right,
Fight cash.
that's exactly.
I will not falter.
All right, our brain caught up. Listen, chat. Havencraft heard it had one more loss. It's about to punch the clock and go to work
Oh
here.
Lord, guide your humble
Don't call it a comeback, but this is the start of a streak. Immediately rewarded for putting another 2/2 in our deck, but we don't win that game without that 2/2.
Medium rare or well done.
I can see keeping the Dose of Holiness here. Next turn's probably like a activate Serene Sanctuary. Whoa, they did nothing? That's so good for us. Okay, well, with that in mind, I think it's activate your move.
May wings be at your back.
I guess not getting this last turn means they can just tire spin this turn. That's fair.
Ready, Graham? Right behind you, man.
Yeah, I should have engaged this the previous turn, letting them take a turn. That turn off was not good. Should have punished them for doing that. The stream constantly freeze. If your Twitch is having problems, I'm currently live at youtube.com Oglandia Shadowverse WB. This. Gwent has the best looking cards. Man, I know art is subjective, and I'm sure I'm about to piss some people off with this statement, but as someone who hasn't played Gwent but has looked at a bunch of the cards a few times and people ask me about it, I think it actually has some of the ugliest aesthetics of any card game I've ever seen.
Here's the booster.
Super subjective. Enjoy what you enjoy, but yeah, I think Gwen's look and feel was real clunk. I think this game's animation stuff actually are better than superior to Runeterra. I think this game has a similar level of flash to Runeterra, but it explicitly does not have the problem Runeterra had, which was Runeterra had animations that like actively disrupted the gameplay. There were too many moments where you're like, can you please just stop playing the animation and let me play the game? I think I'm burning another Evolve just to kill this, which I'm not super excited about, but
My star is the star of paradise.
we're in Kuon range at this point. But I guess I have Janine to counterplay back into that. If they don't have Kuon, they're probably in a pretty medium spot.
To the edge of what's known. Get lost.
Now, the upside here is Janine doesn't need to super evolve to keep up with their Kuon. So we get to catch back up a little bit in terms of tempo from that, which is nice. And then how greedy are they with this? Do they kill my 4-4 or do they hit me in the face? Because this has Storm, so it can eat my 4-4, but it could also put me to 12. I think I want them to put me to 12 here, because then Janine really punishes them. I think it would be a mistake for them to hit my face.
Fear not the god's absence.
Into the light.
Bye, friends. She's definitely the best thing about this class. Figuring out how to make the rest of it workable so you can play Janine is definitely the what you want to be doing. I don't know what the answer is. If they don't have a dimensional ready to go, they're probably cooked. And like if they dimensional here, they're throwing back a similar number of cards. This released 9 days ago. I've been loving it since. It's been a ton of fun. Been playing it for 2 to 3 hours to start the streams in the morning. Alright, now if they have Dimensional Storm, it's a little scary because they got some pressure on the board.
The lash of my flame!
This next one's for extra credit.
Sound the retreat!
Promise this won't hurt. Don't forget to review.
Super evolving to hit them for 9. I'm up 2 super evolves to 1. I feel like I am. I feel like I am.
Behold
It's such a neat resource to have to think about. The evolution mechanic is so fantastic from both pacing of the gameplay perspective and a resource min-max perspective. I really love it.
Open thine eyes, traitor.
On to the next round.
That's a tough one.
You stand only to be reaped. How can you stand heaven's hubris? How can you stand heaven's hubris? How can you stand heaven's hubris? Transgression is born of the heavens.
They're dead to our Storm Amulet. If we would have drawn the Engage one to make a 4/4 Storm, we would have gotten him. We're not just dead yet here, though, right? Is there any difference between 6 and 7? They have a deal 6? The problem is if I use this, I can't use this. And I need this to be able to kill them with the Griffin next turn. So I think I just hope they don't have the kill me from 6 card. Yeah! Pucker up, Buttercup! Yeah! Oh! Whoo, baby! I'd like to dedicate this game to everybody that told me Dimensional Storm needed to be S tier. I really can't tell you how many games I've played like that one, where my opponent Dimensional Storms and then I kill them after. Like, it's a good card, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna tell you it's bad, but like, it's not you lose the game when they play it. It's just a good card. It's not a busted card.
It's a game. Enjoy yourself. With rain comes death.
Their sword. We're going second. I kind of like this hand. I'll mulligan this issue. I don't want that against what's probably an aggro deck. I think I'm gonna drop the Beast Princess here, because next turn I can engage this, hit them with the rush thing, and play the wing statue down.
To the shores of victory.
I demand a rematch.
Dimensional Storm is one of those types of effects where it has what I refer to as a strong emotional bias in favor of it, because you remember very vividly the games where your opponent's Dimensional Storm beats you, and it's easier to forget the ones where it kinda was bricky for them. A lot of friends. Oh my goodness, them killing my 2/2 is so good for me. Chat, the face is the place if you're playing the opponent's deck. You need to murder bot more frequently.
My star is the star. Leave it all to me.
What is the text of the Dimensional Storm card you're talking about? So it's a really big setup payoff card. So Dimensional Storm starts as an 18 cost card, and every time you play a spell, it gets one cheaper. And then when you play it, it puts your hand back into your deck, draws you 5, spell boosts them, and then restores your energy for the turn.
Reason.
To the shores of victory.
I leave the rest to you. Why is everyone so hostile?
Brace yourself.
My star is the star of paradise.
Alright, let's do this. Let's get an HP back.
Leave it all
Clean
to
your
me.
board out.
Not all
I can Olivia next turn, which is lovely. Well, it's gonna be kind of a choice. Do I Olivia on 6 or do I hold to Janine on 7?
I leave the rest to you.
Those are scary dogs. I think it's a Janine on 7 angle, chat.
You are safe here.
Well, it's a little scary, but I think this is correct. We could be taking a 10 ball here. They evolve one of these.
Lend me your courage.
Oh no! Oh no! They're gonna evo her. They're gonna evo her. The bear. Okay, come on. I need my Wrath of God. One Wrath of God, please.
Rally to your king.
Oh, they didn't do it! Holy crap!
Fear not the gods.
Chip in a chair. Chip in a chair. Chip in a chair. I believe.
By my blade!
Forged in steel. My oath is fulfilled.
Sound the retreat!
We're not out of the woods yet, gamers. Are we cooked? I think we're cooked. I think we're cooked. We just died at Owlbear. Yes, obviously. Gamers, when you're not sure if you can beat the board, you don't need to stop and think about other things past the board that you never beat. Step one is figuring out how to not be dead on board.
Most who take the high road wind up dead.
If Amalia lives, it means you die. Usually, yes.
Not the end.
Usually you need to be able to clear her back.
Is that a jingling purse I hear?
By my blade!
Help is here!
To the shores of victory!
I'm not dead yet.
Is this to be my legacy?
Rest. Rest.
Dead to a stiff Swordcraft breeze. Not dead on board.
Heavy will fall heavy on your heads.
A trial I must overcome.
All right. I don't usually end a deck on a loss, but I feel like I'm gonna end this one on a loss. We played this one for a long while. It was amusing, but I think I mostly solidified my opinion today that Havencraft is not particularly good. I will say this felt like the least bad Havencraft deck that I've played. I think having the ability to be proactive with the storm cards, specifically Avian Statue, let us steal victory from the jaws of defeat in a few spots. But in general, I felt like our interaction and closing power combination was just not quite there. Yeah, this Janine is definitely one of the best things about this these cards, and honestly, she's good with that storm card I just called out, right? 'Cause, like, he'll come off of suspend or whatever it's called, and then she'll come in, she'll clear their board, she'll power it up, and then she'll hit them in the face. So I like her, and she's a card. Janine and Cerberus, I think, are the two cards in Shadowverse right now that I think just have the most possibility for upward mobility. Which is to say, they're generically extremely powerful cards in a vacuum. However, you shouldn't play with your cards in a vacuum because they tend to get torn up and bent up. And in reality where we live, the supporting cast around these cards that have really good text boxes just leaves a little bit to be desired in the current set 1 metagame that we have. But there are definitely cards at the top of the list, like whenever they announce the next segment, I think it's like the end of July, they said they're gonna release some more cards. You're looking through the Havencraft stuff and Abysscraft, you're like, all right, did we unlock the Janine deck that's really good? Did we unlock the Cerberus deck that's really good? Because these cards have good text boxes, they just lack that extra cast around them.